Hi everyone, it's Chenzo from Reality Art Pod, here to talk about week two's Sunday nomination episode of Big Brother 28. Last time on Big Brother, after Yash won safety in the blockbuster competition, the house unanimously told nervy bartender Ashley to hit it. Before I dive in, links below to my playlist to catch up on my previous recaps and rankings. If you like the content, consider liking, subscribing, and commenting what you thought of the episode. But let's dive into it. We pick back up where we left off. Players react to learning that someone will either win a power or punishment this week. Jason wants all that power. Dee tells us they almost kept Ashley, but Ashley opened her big mouth. Taylor is happy to have survived the vote, but she doesn't want to be the perpetual pawn. Yash just won that blockbuster. He tells us that's what I'd do. Don't put your boy on the block. Melody has taken note of the names Ashley gave her as the other side of the house. She's onto the house structure. Angela knows that Rome is coming for her. She sees Rome as the head of the snake. She wants to win HOH and behead that snake. Players get in the time machine and head to 1992. They're going to hoe down at the country bar. Nigerian cowboy Chuck feels right at home. Yeehaw, am I right, ladies? They are in Nashville for the Achy Breaky Summer, playing Achy Breaky HOH. They're playing a country version of a new rule, where every round there's a rule they have to follow. First, they have to boot scoot and choose a partner. Devins is left without a partner, so he's given a free pass to round 3. In the second round, players will face off against their partners. Playing shuffleboard, the player in each pair with the higher score moves on. Haley eliminates Chuck. Drew eliminates Rome, which thrills Angela. Melody beats Latrice. Kamu eliminates Barrett. Lyric takes out Mallory. Jason eliminates Taylor. And Angela flings Yash. In round 3, Devins rejoins the group. They again couple up with new partners. This round, they'll team up with their partner. The one team with the highest score combined will move on to the final round. Teammates Devins and Haley have the highest combined score, keeping this week's power within their alliance. Devins tells Haley he'll give her the HOH. In the last round, they'll face off, and the player with the highest score will win HOH. Devins goes first, scoring a 35, trying to throw it to Haley, but Haley scores a 27, making Devins the second HOH of the summer. He celebrates with a yeehaw. Back in the present, where we are done both yeeing and hawing, Rome is happy that Devins won HOH. They have a secret deal, but he worries Devins will nominate his showman's Lyric. Melody is happy the HOH isn't Haley, reminding us she does not like Haley. Rome and Devins meet. Devins tells Rome that Lyric has talked no game to him. Rome shares with Devins the people he's closest to are Devins, Jason, Lyric, Drew, and Lala, but that Lyric and Jason are the 2 people he wants safe. Devins agrees to protect those 2 people for Rome. Devins recaps this whole conversation with Dee. He's considering nominating Latrice, Melody, and Pipe Queen Mallory. When Angela hears about all of this, she is adamant that her current enemy Rome has to be the target. She knows Devins is a showman, so she wants to get Devins to make a big move. Angela meets with Devins, telling Devins Rome needs to go, and that she was planning to backdoor Rome herself, challenging him to target Rome and crumble the other side of the house. Devins is instantly down to create chaos, so Devins rounds up their whole alliance, sharing their plan to take down Rome's empire. Rome and his soldiers are very aware that a meeting is happening without them, staking out the kitchen and watching Angela come down and summon Barrett. The plan right now is to nominate Lyric, Jason, and Melody, with the goal of backdooring Rome. Rome comes up ringing on the door, purposefully trying to break up the meeting. They just sit in there and laugh. They sit in there and laugh, Casey. This HOH alliance, Dee, Angela, Devins, Kamu, Haley, Chuck, Barrett, and Drew, named their mega alliance the Tool Shed, which is one of the worst alliance names in history. The Tool Shed proudly walk down and pass their targets. Haley smugly tells them, big day tomorrow. Angela is summoned to the diary room, getting her note that she won the first BB time capsule. We the people voted for Angela to get the first opportunity at a power. She'll compete for one of the powers from the past. If she fails, she'll have a famous punishment from the past. The challenge is she'll be in a spinning chair, watching the selector bounce around between powers and punishments. She'll hit her button to stop the selector, and whatever she lands on, she'll get. She lands on punishment, so she has to wear Vince's hard-boiled detective costume from BB27 for a week. Angela in this costume is a gift to us all. Jason is upset that Angela won the fan vote. He's disappointed that the Drag Race fans didn't rally for him to win the power. Rome meets with Devins, telling Devins the game is about to get dicey. Devins feels threatened by Rome, and they agree to just stop talking, which takes us to Devins' nomination ceremony, where he reveals he's nominated Melody, Lyric, and Jason, exactly according to the plan. Jason says, good job, Angela, offering her a pound that she dismisses. Devins tries to resume his meeting, but it's interrupted with heckling from Jason. Devins exposes Rome for only wanting to protect some of his allies and offering up Melody and Lala to be nominated. Devins tries to adjourn the meeting again, but is interrupted by a fight. Jason says says this is Angela's HOH. Angela says, bitch, please, calling Jason a messy boy. Jason responds, I thought I was a messy bitch. And they both stand up. They're about to have a big fight. But this episode ends on a cliffhanger. We'll have to tune in Wednesday night. And you know what? I'm not usually into cliffhangers, but having already seen this fight on the feeds, I am willing to wait until the Wednesday episode when they have enough time to really let this footage marinate, including the fallout after. This episode was short and sweet. I love that the time machine twist this season is allowing for more silly costumes. One thing I love is when players wear costumes in the diary room. We saw the formation of the Toolbox Alliance that I hope fractures sooner than later, as the other side that could get steamrolled has some of the more entertaining people in the house. We saw what's going on in the time capsule. I guess we'll see next week if the next player plays the same competition with one of the punishments off the table, or if they'll have a different game with 50-50 chance. I'm hoping we get more powers than punishments. I like the dynamic they add to the game, and I'm really craving seeing the other side of the house get some kind of power in general to spice things up. But that's all I have to say about this episode. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the Devon's HOH, Angela's costume, and the beginning of the nominations fight. If you liked the video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be back on Wednesday to recap the veto episode. Until next time, you know where to find me. Bye.